another thing that one of your strong suits that sets you apart from most dealers is your culture.
Mhm.
And I think that one of the biggest issues in the car business operationally, at least historically, has been turnover and talent acquisition. I mean, I think it's really a challenge in fixed ops right now. Which department in your stores are most challenging for you as the GM to find the right personnel and retain them? And as it relates, I know this is kind of a big question. So which department, which stores do you feel like you have the biggest challenge? And what kind of ongoing coaching training programs do you currently have in place that help retain people?
Yeah, so most challenging is similar to everybody else, technicians. Granted, about a year and a half ago, we do a 3-day work week with our teams in service at GM. And
Nice.
so, yeah, it's people love it. The schedule, like time off. That's what people want. So we only had 2 technicians on one team, like September of 21, which is just crazy. And now it's like we've grown it to like 5 or 6 because again, people hear about how we do business. And unfortunately, there's some dealers that just don't do it like we do. And they come here and they hear about us and all that. But we are so committed to training that we are willing to hire anyone as long as they have a good attitude and they're coachable. So, that's not just for sales, it's for service, it's for anything. And so we're saying, hey, look, if you come in here and you're willing to do whatever it takes and you're going to be positive, we'll give you a shot. And that's how we started building our technicians. Like, we definitely need more. It's more challenging because we do need more of those like master technicians, which those guys are typically going to be staying at their stores. It's very rare unless they're like moving down here, which that's the great thing about living by the beach is people are always wanting to live here. But that's probably the most challenging. And then as far as training goes, we have been on Grant Cardone training for, I think, like 5-6 years. And that's primarily what we train our sales staff on. We have every day we have meetings. We always set expectations. We're actually starting that with our service department too, is getting them on that, because even though it's sales, guess what? A service advisor is a salesperson. They're selling service. So they also need to know how to overcome objections. And, it's just people want training. Like, they may not like accountability when it comes to those things, but the right people want that. And that's where we keep people, is because we provide them with, I would love nothing more than all of our salespeople to eventually be managers, because we grow so much, because we acquire stores. Like, a lot of people are scared because they don't want that person to take their job. Well, how about get better at your job? It's just, you have to train people, you have to pour into people. And that's something that our team is super committed to. Like, my cousin is he's better at it than I am. He's just so passionate. He'll be training on his day off for like an hour at like 6 a.m. And I'm like, you're crazy. I'm probably not doing that, but he's just so committed and so passionate.